is right, folks. This is Pipedream on the Comedypipe Radio Network. Please stay tuned for the next hour for potentially the most interactive comedy radio show on the planet.
With the dick down.
With the dick
down.
It's like motivational.
Show 137 motivational what?
Motivational music for you, right?
Get right up in there. If you tilt that up, it'll stay up like an erect penis if you wanted to.
Put your mouth right on the
Ben, you're a radio guy. You know how to do this shit. What am I telling you for?
Thank you.
Oh God. Show 137, folks. It is June 17, 2015. My friends call me 3D. As I said, please stay tuned for the next hour. You can Skype us at Comedypipe. You can Twitter us at Comedypipe. I believe there's a YouTube going, thanks to the one and only Jefferson, because he remembered to tell me. Thank you, Jefferson.
No parking in the driveway.
No parking in the driveway.
No, across the street.
None driveway parking.
But that was an immediate I love you to Jefferson for reminding me of YouTube. So otherwise,
that's what I'm here for.
I would have. That is all he's here for, is to remind me of the Reddit, which I don't do anymore.
He just admitted it.
Yep. and
it's all I do.
I know he succeeded tonight.
I don't even need this anymore, really.
No, but it's good to have.
He's like the guy with
every once in a while. Go ahead.
Oh, he's like the guy with the nuclear code. He's important, but he only has one job.
Yeah, I gave him the knock list of all the contact info. Every once in a while, he'll punch in the code.
Just to see if it still works.
Just to see if it still works. Joe Green, our code master.
Got my finger on the button.
Our punnier.
Hi.
Joe Green.
I got a hashiated colon. That means I can't control my sphincter when I poop. So I gotta wear a diaper. Yeah, kind of sucks.
Still things I'm working on to this day.
Oh, God. Makes me hard.
This is going to be silly.
I can't help but look, too, which is the problem. He's just right there.
You got a stiffy.
Well,
You got a stiffy. Well, welcome back to the show. Well, I know. I'm just
back to the
delightful. Delightful. And Nick Anthony joining us once again.
God knows why.
God knows why. He doesn't remember anything of last week.
Or last night. Yeah.
Or of last night.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
nothing.
That was a good one for you?
Yeah.
I was there. You better off.
I think my bar tab, they literally put bottle of Fireball on there. They didn't even try to like separate it. It's just bottle.
Damn.
I was the first thing I saw this morning was the Slow Jam with Jimmy Fallon, the Slow Jam of the News. You guys ever seen this?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yes. Okay. At least I got someone here with me. I don't stay up that late either. So, but it was with Jeb Bush.
Oh God.
And he did this whole slow jam. Jimmy Fallon said this whole long-winded thing, and then Jeb said it in Spanish, and it was all slow, and it was very good. And then the joke was, Jimmy looks back at me and goes, "What do you think, you're Pitbull?"
Trying to get that Hispanic vote.
Yeah, exactly. And then the band went, dun, 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 and Jeb went, Fireball.
Yuck.
I'm like, all right,
it's classic.
All right, that is.
Have you ever met anyone that doesn't like Fireball?
Yes.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
A couple of my friends don't.
I'll take.
Are they homophobic?
Kill
Not
him.
that I'm homophobic. No.
Yeah, that's just
I don't
great.
think so. I like it too. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
I like it until I stop feeling it, and then the whole night's over with.
Oh,
At
yeah.
that point, I'm just stumbling in a circle.
Why don't they like? Is it the cinnamon? Is it their taste?
See, I always
cinnamon,
thought like
yeah.
Aftershock, like it was
I
the
love
same
it.
kind of cinnamon stuff, was more potent than Fireball.
I love that shit.
Yeah,
like
it's,
Aftershock.
Then you wait until it all crystallizes after you emptied the bottle, and you got all that rock candy alcohol sugar.
Yeah, how do you get that out though?
You crack the bottle open, or in our case,
and
we left.
fucking throw the dice.
Hope you don't eat glass.
Well, here's the way we figured it out. We left the bottle going for I don't know a good year after we'd emptied it, and
Wow.
it just kept crystallizing and crystallizing. And then one day, the whole front of it, if you remember the bottle, the sides were kind of like beveled.
Yeah.
At one of those bevel points, the sugar just kept expanding, and finally the glass broke cleanly at one of those bevel lines the whole way around, and the whole face just like popped off cleanly.
Wow.
Maybe that's
And it
how
was
you
just-
do it.
And it was
gotta
just
be
all
patient.
there. Yeah.
Cool
was-
shit.
I think it was a
cool
good year.
shit like that never happens around me.
It's
Yeah.
like
No.
fruit. Don't pick it when it's green, man.
No, let it get good. Let it get juicy.
Did
Let
it-
it,
Did it get you drunk?
I don't remember.
It'll get you drunk.
Drunk, but I remember it being really good, but I don't remember getting drunk off of it.
Okay.
Well, then it was good.
Okay.
I don't remember, and I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got a point there. Yep.
Speaking of crystallized stuff, that's fantastic. I finally just the other day smoked the crystallized
meth,
marijuana.
Oh,
you know the dabs they call them.
sure.
90% THC.
Yeah.
I've been to Columbia.
Oh my God! One hit. I ate breakfast for 6 hours.
Yep.
It's.
I've seen that do that to people. I've also seen it make people unable to move.
Yeah.
It's either I have the munchies like a motherfucker.
He's not bullshit.
Or I'm not moving.
It's 90%.
Yep.
And I'm a squatter, so I'm always on a couch. So it's great. Just one there, I'm done. It's put me out of my misery.
You realize once I take this is where I'm staying for the next, I don't know, week or so. Is that cool?
How much
you
time
were
you got?
offering. You were offering.
I live right behind that bar. Oh shit!
Yeah, that's some wild stuff.
It is wild stuff.
Dude.
It is,
I paid white people drug deal prices like for that. I didn't, I won't, and I refuse to do that.
Well, you got to be careful though. I mean, you get the shitty stuff. It's got all kinds of butane in it. That's not good for
but
you.
isn't that how you make it, or
Yeah,
is that
but you gotta-
something else?
I just imagine Aunt Teresa yelling at her kid. He's on the dabs.
I saw butane.
No, they got things you can get that stuff out with. Oh, we're being Skyped.
We are being Skyped, ladies
Speaking
and
of
gentlemen.
Aunt Teresa,
Speaking of the one and only Aunt Teresa.
Are you smoking those dabs again? They're ruining your life.
Keep her chair.
You won't
nice
be able
and
to
warm.
see
You're
us.
going to be a professional poker player. Is that right?
Aunt Teresa, are you there?
be a dad, but just like your father.
And shave, goddammit.
You're doing that hairy armpit.
Did she hang up on
She
it?
just
She's
she
gone.
said fucking.
Yeah, let's rate the quality of this call. Very bad. That was a very bad call.
It's fantastic
Oh,
that you
was
have the
great. She was
option.
on for like 5 seconds.
there we
We hazed the piss out of her.
There we
Gets
go.
hung up.
Just harass her.
Aunt Teresa.
Hello.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Aunt Teresa.
You there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Unfortunately,
Sounds like you're in a
I'm
cave.
live.
I hear her
I'm
voice
live.
when I'm usually sleeping.
I don't see anybody.
is that what you're
Yeah,
calling it?
our camera is not working. Our camera is not working, Aunt Teresa.
What do you mean? I see her.
It's totally bumming me out. I was
Oh, she doesn't see
totally
us.
looking forward to this.
Yeah, it is working. Can you hear us, silly?
Oh yeah, keep doing that.
It's vodka in there.
If you
bro.
can hear us, just put on YouTube and talk to us through there.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's going to be delayed like crazy. I have no idea. I haven't tested this in.
Is there a lot of delay on YouTube?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Chances are I unplugged the cable.
We're just
somewhere.
watching her be bored at work, talking into something she doesn't even know if it's working.
It's like watching Henry Fonda pick blueberries.
No, this must be what it's like to be the NSA. Like she's bored at work, just babbling away, and then she's going to say something like Obama, blah blah blah. Put her on the list.
And now she's just leaving.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to be in the room with these idiots anymore.
And we're at the ceiling.
She's not even in the
Welcome
room, and
to
she
a
wants to
czar.
leave her
I was
room.
just gonna say it's like a czar staring at a fucking.
I was totally going to do that today, and it just never happened.
I miss a czar. It's been a while.
I kind of miss Azar too.
It's
Where,
been a while.
where
We
is
need
she
to see some
reporting from?
fucking
Ukraine
weirdo.
itself? Like what is going on here?
Yeah,
All the
She's in the
connections.
Crimea right now.
No,
It looks like the office of like a J.C. Penney manager.
I may have
Welcome to
broken
the family.
Skype. Yeah, no, I might have broken Skype to get the YouTube feed going. Forgot about it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is
That sucks.
She looks like every Eric
yeah.
Snowden picture. Like right now, that background. That's every Eric Snowden picture he was in. Is that background?
Welcome back to your fuck.
Oh, we lost her again.
Uh,
This is
Or thank whatever you believe in. I don't know.
I thank Labatt Blue. That's what we're thankful.
sponsor. What?
Hey, I'm wearing the shirt. Let's
Oh,
That'd be-
look at this.
Brought to you
yeah.
by Labatt Blue and the Red Sox.
I'm gonna have to start drinking.
that would
Wait, is he a Red Sox fan?
no.
You weren't sure.
Yeah, no. Oh, so I'm just getting shit talked. Okay,
No, you didn't get shit. Brought to you
Well,
by the Red Sox.
I'm just waiting.
Noma!
I couldn't be more. I've cried through so many Red Sox games this fucking year.
Already.
Are they?
And I use those tears just to jerk off with later. That's how pathetic their season is going.
Wow.
Salty lube.
Oh,
How are them and the Yankees so bad?
the
I thought the
Yankees.
Yankees are in first place.
Yeah, I was about to
Are
say the
they?
Yankees.
Like,
I
what
don't
are you
know.
talking about?
The
I don't pay
Yankees.
attention
The
to
I
Yankees.
don't either, but I knew that.
The Yankees and Mets are rolling through everyone.
No shit.
I just hope
Dave's
Jeter
got to
has
be
it.
ecstatic. Dave's got to be loving life right now.
Yeah. Hey, why not? He's Jeter.
Yeah,
Probably fucked 3 models today.
I love the
Wait,
Yankees.
we're wrong. No, Dave, our friend Dave.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jeter.
I'm like, he just had a kid like 2 weeks ago.
You never
Yeah,
know.
but he's still fucking them models, man. Guy didn't quit.
Yeah. Hey.
You gotta keep up with appearances.
Why did I think you were
Why
talking
do you
about
fuck so many
Jeter?
models? I don't want everybody to know I'm gay.
They still know that I'm gay. It's nothing, and I don't get models. Like it's like walking in Schenectady. Those are the ones I pick up. Oh yeah. Then I send him to Joe's house.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
Oh, I have hot water.
He's got a valid point there. Holy shit. I fill the RV up once a week. We have some.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
don't know where my notes went.
Uh-oh.
Research team didn't show up to work this week.
I dropped them when I was trying to get the Skype going.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really do think I broke the Skype without realizing it.
That's all right.
So
Yeah.
What
it's
are you
fine.
gonna do?
So that's why it's potentially the most interactive comedy radio show on
I'll
the planet.
FaceTime her. Can
Yeah,
you?
we never.
That's
We
like-
never.
I gave her my other Skype on my phone. We'll see if we can at least get a.
Oh, okay. I
voice
was gonna
going.
say I can do.
Before our guest, who will be calling in.
Yeah.
Just call her. Put her on speakerphone. Here, watch.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's just gonna be.
This is her phone.
Yeah, well, I've got to plug in.
We can communicate with her.
Yeah, is it my Skype's broken?
I
It's
think
a
she wanted to
fucking-
see the camera and stuff, but yeah, calling her. Why is calling people like the last thing you think of these days?
Yeah.
Because we're devolving socially.
Jesus fucking
That's a
crazy.
good point.
Call her.
I when people leave me voicemails, I get upset by it. There's
I
no
don't-
reason.
I don't even have voicemail set up.
I don't haven't for 5 years of divorce.
Oh, give it up.
Yeah. No,
Jesus, how do you pronounce that last name?
well, that was
What's
Tolo.
that?
She didn't get the message.
Tits out, legs open.
Can you see me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, we're watching you chomp.
What are you eating? Hummus?
it's got to be something like that, or cucumber dip.
Are you a swallower? No, I'm a chewer.
Multi grains.
Can you see us? I don't think she can see or hear us.
This is just a round table of debauchery.
I'm gonna here. Watch this. I'm gonna make her phone.
I think that's her iPad though.
Let's
How
point
do
counter.
you pronounce that last name?
Tolo.
You
This is like-
asshole.
Call her.
Oh, we are-
Turn
this is-
down your radio.
Severely delayed.
You asshole.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
I can just FaceTime with Nick.
Yeah, the delay is like the space station. It's
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Call her.
I
Call her.
can't see.
It's like
I'm watching you on the YouTube video.
Now you're in real time.
now you're,
Yeah. Yeah, but she still can't hear us.
Can you see what I'm eating?
She would ask that
No, no,
question.
what are you eating? We can see it.
Tell me,
chewing.
what are you eating?
Yeah.
What's in your
We can
mouth?
see what you're wearing. That's boring. What are you eating?
Mm.
Without her here, you
Okay,
guys just lose
what
it.
are
You just
you
go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We're a mess.
What?
I like how she's turning her head from the conversation.
Yeah. And then hearing us in delay is not helping anything.
Not at all.
Yeah. So,
We got
so yep, here we go. Okay, bye. There
Bye.
we go. That's so Tommy McClellan will be calling in
Put that down.
and I don't know, roughly 7:20. So about 5 minutes. Tommy McClellan met him 3 weeks ago at the Clinton
Street Pub. Yep. No.
Good guy,
Funny guy.
young guy.
Sucks a mean dick.
Uh-huh.
That's right. That's what all the ladies are saying, and we have many of ladies of potentially his that will be talking to him directly this evening. So
Oh.
we've got that going for
This
us.
is gonna be fun.
This is going to be really good.
What is going on?
Yep. Truth is, we're going to mess with his mind.
Can I berate him just a little? No.
Sure.
No, I don't know about berating, but I think I may blow his mind a little bit.
Well, if we
We'll
can
see
blow his
here.
mind, that's the
It's,
goal.
Yeah, I'm just
Hurting
looking
their
over the
brain
notes
is way
there.
better than hurting their feelings.
Yeah.
It's way more fun.
Supposedly some
Why not do both?
Yeah.
supposedly some girl thinks he looks like Vinny from the Jersey Shore, and I
my
want to know, do you know what Vinny from the Jersey Shore looks like?
I don't.
I-
know what
not
from
Tommy McClellan.
Jersey Shore looks
Yeah,
like.
No.
it's not Tommy
No,
McClellan.
not even close.
That's
Yeah, I saw his picture. He
Is he-
doesn't look like a guy who'd be named Vinny.
Tommy's
Yeah,
Tommy's
no.
like 4'11". I mean, the other guy's
Yeah,
a
no,
foot
yeah, he's
taller than
tiny,
him. He's
yeah.
got a whole
well,
fun.
looks, not height. You can be a tiny person and look the same. You're just tiny.
That's true.
He's
It's called homunculus.
homunculus.
It's part of my lexicon.
There you go. I was like, what was that word you
Nice.
used before that I didn't understand until I Googled it? Lexicon. There we go.
Just save the big grammar till Teresa gets back.
You guys and your fancy words.
Elegant.
The two Nicks are falling
Oh,
behind.
just
I have
it's
no
awful.
I have no idea.
no.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
It's good stuff.
Lexicon.
That boy's got a lot of book learning. I don't like
Uh-huh.
it.
Oh man.
Books, huh?
Boo books.
Them store bought shoes, boy.
I do not read.
Kmart.
That's Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I keep
when his
getting
father beat him.
distracted by that.
He ran away. It's an awesome story.
He keeps getting distracted by the Tolo coaster.
This is the small child in the room. I keep
Yeah.
looking over
Squirrel!
here. Yeah.
Squirrel.
Oh, when we first put that roller coaster together, we probably stared at it for a good hour once the loop was in. Just,
Yeah,
like
like
it was like staring into space on a really dark night with no light pollution.
It was
in the
one
desert.
of those like you almost wanted to be a sleepover type thing because it was you brought it over probably like 7:00. It didn't work, so we had to spend time to get it functioning. Once we got it functioning, we realized there was an odd piece that wasn't connected to anything. That was a perfect circle.
It was a nerd tea party.
Oh.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I
So-
got you.
So we got it working, and we're like, all right, we got to call it a night. I got to go to bed. I got to go to work.
Now you
And
say
then we saw that circle.
yeah.
And went, this thing's supposed to have a loop.
When you say nerd tea party, is that like when Nick Pazienza got a hard on for the toys on the wall back
yes,
here?
yes, that is
Precisely.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
following you.
Yes.
Lovely buddy.
Back to that lexicon. Yeah, we stayed up for another couple hours to get that loop in there,
I figured
and then
Nick,
stared at it for quite some time.
you guys kind of did the sleeping bags, like the whole 9 yards, doing the
Yeah.
campfire.
We
No,
only had
we
one
just
sleeping bag, but that was okay.
Yeah.
We did take a picture in the bathroom earlier, so yeah.
It did get cold, so we cuddled.
Founders, what?
Yeah, there's none. None.
We may have to take another picture in the bathroom now that we have +1.
That's true.
Oh,
We will get to that with our in-studio guest who will be joining us
I feel bad
at
now.
some point after talking to major producers from all over the land. Ashley Strand, folks, will be live in studio
Hi.
momentarily.
And you mean studios, you mean an angry wife.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
We're all on the same page.
Just about as angry as Teresa is about me breaking the Skype.
Oh.
Yeah. Once I saw that, I turned and saw the wire. I'm like, I can't fix that now.
Aunt Teresa pissed at you?
She hasn't texted me anything.
Oh, but she's
Let's
really
say she was
mad.
looking forward to that, and she's going to hear this in about now.
On YouTube?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube. And then she's going to text me angry.
She was amped. She's been amped all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. Well, she's been bored out of her mind all day sitting at work. I don't think doing.
She's been listening
much.
to politicians for
Yeah.
12 hours talk
Bullshit.
about whether or not the toothpaste should be squeezed from the top or the bottom
Yeah.
of the toilet paper over the
And
top.
they-
all
First world problems right there, folks.
Yeah.
First world
Kill me.
problems.
It just
Might as well be that shit.
It turns people homicidal. What do you expect? You know, to listen to that
Got
type
deep.
of shit.
It got deep.
What in the hell?
Oh my.
Bobby,
Oh,
His
it is
crotch-
7:20.
you broke the
It is 7:20.
His crotch just lit up.
My crotch just lit up for the one and only Tommy McClellan. How are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
We're doing good.
What's he gonna say? Like I'm really depressed.
Yeah.
You know? Of course, dude, you're awesome.
I mean, it's not good if you're depressed. But
No, you're awesome. I
No,
was making fun.
Nobody wants any depression. Tommy, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a good
I'm
few
good.
weeks. I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too. Thanks. I'm good. I just ate some ice cream. Feeling good.
That's these are the things I want to hear. The ice cream. You're feeling good. Did you get a run in today?
I did.
How
did.
long? How far?
Not very far. I did like 4 miles.
Truth is,
I did like 4 miles. I did drive 4 miles in my car. He ran it. That's awesome.
truth is, he took a walk, is what he's telling me.
Yeah.
Because this guy can run, folks. This guy can run. If there's anybody I want to give my contraband to get away from a bad guy, it's this guy.
Well, thank you. That's nice. That's nice of you to say.
I'm too suspect.
But if there's a bad guy, I'm running away. I'm not worried about you.
Well, but I put something in your back pocket without you realizing it because I was planning ahead of time.
Sounds,
Oh, okay.
That's how I roll.
it's like my weekend.
Cool beans.
That's-
Cool beans.
See, I'm always thinking ahead, Tommy. Always. Truth is, I think ahead.
Oh no, I appreciate. I like that. That's good. I was watching the video and I heard you were gonna mess with my mind.
I'm gonna
So I'm
mess
excited
with
to see
you.
what happens.
I'm gonna mess with you. You know, that was one of those things that right after I said it, I'm like, I wonder if he's doing what I'd be doing and listening to the show prior. Is that going to backfire on me? So yeah, I'm gonna mess with your mind a little bit because there is
I'm ready.
there is a significant age gap in between us. Let's just face facts, okay? That means I'm old, dude. That just means I'm old.
I think
I think we lost him.
Oh, we lost
How
him.
did I lose him?
People do not want to hear you today.
Hung up.
What
You
the
heard it go.
Was I announced by my flush? I want that to be my walk-in music every time. I want if the flush sounds happens, I want people to know Uncle Ashley's in the room.
Uncle Ashley Strand in the room, everybody.
Uncle Ashley, until Tommy McClellan gets back, we'll focus our attention on.
Welcome.
I was I don't know, it was probably 5 a.m. when I got on the computer because I did not know that you were showing up until about 3 seconds before I closed my eyes to go to bed last night. And I'm like, all right, well, I got to throw some poster artwork, or the art department rather, at 5 a.m. was up with the screaming child doing artwork. And the first image that was seen was the Uncle Ashley promo. Now, what you don't know was, you probably gathered from the promo, I put meets Aunt Teresa.
Right.
Unfortunately, Aunt Teresa could not be here tonight.
No.
She did just try to call in.
We keep hanging up on her.
But I did not hang up on Tommy McClellan.
She's sending us a radar squirt though. She's here.
She's totally.
She's here in squirt spirit. Her effluvia is in the ether.
With great squirt comes great
Would
responsibility.
would that phrase make her squirt a little? Her effluvia is in the ether. I think
she'd
she'd
be like
like
one of those
that.
guys in the lake jet, the jetpack where they're in the water.
I like a bathroom back there. It reminds me of like, you remember those like heroin chic fucking was it Tommy Hilfiger ads? It was Calvin Klein, where there's like the wood paneling and the kid in a tank top, and the creepy photographer's like, "Do you think you could tear that T-shirt off?"
Yeah,
I guess so.
I think.
Oh, there he is.
Tommy hung up again.
Is he back on?
Yeah, she's pissed.
Sorry.
She's pissed.
Tommy called. Ashley showed up. So our one and only Teresa co-host.
I sent her a black guy emoji.
It stopped working, but we have found through many shows that there's many things that she is naive to, by no means of her own, just upbringing, and that just reminded us of our aunts. And so Aunt Teresa, so seeing Uncle Ashley, I'm like, yes.
Uncle Ashley
my eureka moment.
and Aunt Teresa. We could host like one of those like creepy talk show host things together, hot tub talk show things together, where we just try to abuse.
I like Aunt Teresa's catchphrase. We used to hang out down by the jazz club with the Negroes. It makes my father mad.
That's a tribute right there. That is a tribute.
Gotta love it. So yeah, I'm surprised Tommy is trying to call back.
Let's get him on here.
I'm trying to call Tommy back. I've tried to call a couple times now while talking to Mr. Ashley Strand, who did a kick-ass show at Justin's last night.
That's right. There were not that many witnesses, so we can put whatever label we want to on that show. I fucking destroyed that motherfucker. Let me tell you right now.
There it is, destroyed.
Yeah, it was such a hard crush that at times you could hear the hum of the electric lights. I mean, it's one thing to make people laugh consistently, but to get them so stunned that they can't make any noise at all, like even their
over the top.
Yeah, over the top. it's like a religious experience for them. That's kind of where it was last
hear
night.
a mouse piss on cotton, you know you're doing it right.
That's exactly
You're
right.
just throwing that one downhill.
It's a religious experience. I like to move people to a point of silent, stunned reflection, and then I know that's where the real funny is.
That happened numerous times.
That happened a lot of times. What I liked was the bouncer / bartender, the guy who looks like he basically like when he's bored, he just bends rebar by hand.
The UFC fighter.
Is he a UFC fighter?
Yeah, the Joe Rogan of Justin's. There's a bouncer down there. Yeah.
That guy is
terrible.
terrible.
The guy, he's intense. He's not me, but I saw him last night, and I'm like, he wants to punch somebody.
He's
warrior without the
terrifying, dude. He's terrifying, and I love it.
He's nice, but if you give him a reason,
He'll put you down.
Blasto.
Yeah, yeah. He's the kind of guy who says, when he says, "Can I help you?" You're like, "I'm not gonna do anything."
You say no. And
yeah, you just start to cower immediately. Like your hands go out, and you look at the ground.
You think he's like the fight guy?
Oh my God, he would.
Likes to fight.
Maybe punching people in the face is fun if they ask for it, kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think that goes for anyone.
Because he walked by me and he was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Oh, sure," and he goes, "Sorry." So he's not like a dick.
Yeah.
But if you give him a slight reason, you're gonna, be peeing yourself.
But he's
gonna be in the brick wall.
But he's got that like physical fanatic discipline that makes him like have to fight with a constant.
That's really creepy.
Yeah.
Richard has that.
Because he carries around this like constant contempt for people who are not disciplined. And you put him in a room full of comedians and he's just got this look on his face like all these people need to be beaten on principle.
You're all broken.
Yeah, you're all worthless and weak.
He literally will get down to the point at 3 a.m. and be like this, "Why are you still here?" And I go, "That's my cue to get the hell out of there."
He gave me a look like, "Why are you still here?" in reference to my whole life when I first went here. He was like, "Dude, the results are in. You lost."
Done.
And he was so polite though, but you can tell he was just sort of like, I'm politely allowing you to live.
Finding your first gray hair, you're like, "Oh, it's down from now."
Yeah.
Everything went downhill.
Right.
My body has stopped making hair color.
I was waiting for the climax. We're in the denouement. Credits are about to roll, babe. Get your funny out now.
Time to get an iPhone, Mike.
I just don't get reception because there's so much technology
Hello?
down here. Tommy!
Tommy!
Hey!
I told you I wasn't done trying.
No, it's all good. I was upsetting, but glad we're back.
Yeah, because there's no way to hang up a phone right before we like figure out I'm gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, I know. I was at honestly this whole thing that just happened. I'm like, is he just fucking with me? Or like,
That is the ultimate truth is right there. I am fucking with you.
oh, really?
No, I'm not fucking with you. I'm gonna blow your damn mind.
Oh, okay.
But first off, up and coming June 27th, the Beachmont Open Mic hosted by Tommy McClellan.
Yeah.
Starts at 10:30.
Yeah.
It's in Rochelle, New York.
Yeah, but I'm coming down.
There you go.
I'm in Dwayne.
We're gonna get mad peeps. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Doors open 10:30. There's a bunch of drink specials like $3 Bud Draft, $4 Beer of the Week, $5 Sangria and wine, and $10 Bud Light pitcher. So it's a good deal.
He must be looking at the same promo I am.
Seriously, how together is this kid? He's got the list of drink specials and everything. Tommy, I never met you, but I'm intimidated by you already. Can I just tell you that? You're more organized than I will by the age of 80.
I'll be honest, I can't really hear anybody besides the one dude speaking that was like, "You're looking at the same promo?" Oh.
That is upsetting. It's really upsetting.
Well, what I said was hilarious, Tommy, just so you know.
I'm sure was.
You heard him though.
I actually miss Tommy physically. Can you hear that?
I certainly can.
You can see that.
Yeah, well, the tent in your pants says so.
That's because Joe's here. Man.
Oh, okay.
Keep it.
Those were so polite. So polite.
So upset when
Who is
technology
this old guy?
doesn't work. Tommy!
Hey, I'm still here. To be honest, I don't know what you guys are saying. You could be like, "Tommy, you're like, Cool. I can't hear you. Sure.
Nick was just saying "fuck Tommy." Actually, you should have heard it.
No, he wasn't.
I was saying that I wanted to cuddle,
Oh,
maybe, because he's a little adorable.
Nicholas is so clever.
So every time I start to think he really can't hear us, he answers brilliantly.
Yeah.
I think he's full of shit. He's trying to blow
I think
your mind.
he's messing with
He's
me.
pulling a fucking Bob Newhart. This is great.
He's doing a little cat and mouse with you. Setting you up.
Smart.
Right.
Smart.
Cool. Yeah. What's up?
How did the show go on the 15th? Oh, no, that's July 15th, not June. We haven't even got there yet. You got another show coming up July 15th.
Yeah.
The $2 show. I want my $2 was the first thing that came to mind. That may be a little old reference. $2.
I do too. That's why I made it $2. Oh yeah, I'm super pumped for that. It's gonna be fun. We have a lot of really funny comedians. We got like Dwayne Murphy Jr. is on it, and everybody knows him. And
I almost Dwayne.
Of course, we know Dwayne Murphy Jr. There you go.
That'll be good. And then a couple other comedians from New York City area. That'll be fun. And then Gladys Simon, and she's kind of a legend in her own right, so that's fun.
Nice.
That is great.
This kid is working, hustling.
He is working. I think I got the date on this one. You did just do the monkey business show, though, right?
Actually, yeah. So I was going to. I got there, and then he had to cancel it, because nobody showed up. So I went and did a different mic in the city. But yeah, I was super bummed.
Yeah, that is disappointing.
Yeah, I got there, and he was like, "Yep, nobody came. So see ya." I was like, "All right, cool."
Well,
hopefully this won't happen with my show.
Yeah. I'm glad I brought it up.
He's gonna be fine.
Good job, research team. You fucking twat.
It's the glamour of comedy.
Yes,
you know.
Right. So
good.
Let's get on the topic here of blowing your mind, and I really hope that you can hear these. I don't know. Yeah, this when technology didn't work, I don't know if this is going to completely work, but we'll try it and see how far this goes. See if you can hear.
Cross our fingers and pray to God.
Yep.
Tommy, I had so much fun.
Can you hear any of that?
Well, you're hanging out with Allie, but still, you two were fun.
I'm not hearing that.
Yeah.
No. What?
Yeah.
I could not hear anything.
This is very disappointing. Technology, I love you. I love you, technology.
Tommy, I'll describe it for you. There's two girls that I would get incarcerated just for looking at for more than 30 seconds in a public place, and they're talking about how funny, and they've got that little "we're going to get in a cat fight afterwards to decide who's going to devour you" look on their face.
I think that's what's going on. I think that video was taped in my basement.
I mean, they don't have to fight. They can just take turns. Like, it's fine. I'm fine with it.
Why choose, right? That's like narrow thinking. Make it a party.
Stinking thinking
Now,
is what I call
now
it.
is this so common an occurrence, Tommy? The wet panty brigade, that you don't necessarily know who these two girls are. It could be any of a legion of young dripping fans.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Right. So it's just a multitude, a horde of preteen, nubile, we think pubescent women just
Hopefully.
knocking down your door, and this could be any two of them.
Anyone else filling up off of that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a little bit of a.
What video did you? I didn't even make you one.
Like who I would choose, or what do you ask me?
I may have the audio feed here. Let me try this again.
Tommy McClellan. Tommy, I had so much fun with you on the trip. Well, you're hanging out with Allie, but still, you two were fun.
Dude,
And you look a lot like Benny.
technology is failing so hard.
You couldn't hear any of that? Couldn't hear any of it?
No, I can't hear shit. I can barely hear you.
Okay, from the technological standpoint, it's failing. From the personal standpoint, you've made 5 older dudes really jealous of you. That's what's happened.
Ass clown.
This is very disappointing. So since
Not me.
technology
I have
is, go ahead.
Go to hell,
I
Joe.
have nieces.
Yeah, nieces.
Wait, was it made by one of you guys?
No.
I'm going to do a remix later
From the Honda.
for personal use. Yeah. Let me describe them for you. One has got dark hair, She like might be the gothy one. One has sort of brown hair, and she's got the glasses that became popular in the mid '90s for the shoot on the glasses videos. You know,
if you go on Pornhub,
Mhm.
barely legal.
barely.
That's what they
It's
look
like Tommy, barely legal. He might as
Barely
well-
legal eyeglass covering vids. Just look that up. I think they're there.
Legal at all.
Yeah.
Can you hear any better now?
This is
Tom?
why I can't go near schools. It's not, I mean, it's right around the corner, man.
Yeah, but that's Votech.
Oh, I choose one good.
Yeah. Gay. Gay. Yeah.
They're stroking their hair now.
Gay.
Yeah, what did they say?
Tommy McClellan. Oh, Tommy, I had
Yeah,
so
I'm not
much
sure what you guys
fun
are
with
saying,
you
but it
on
sounds
the
like you're having a
trip.
good time. So keep doing you.
Tommy, I'm so sorry, man.
No worries. No worries.
Let's ask Tommy about the subject material of this video. Then he can he can drive the bus a little bit. Tommy, can you hear me?
Vaguely.
Okay. Tell us what the level of road trim you've experienced so far has been.
A road trend?
Trim.
Pussy on the road.
Pussy on the road.
Oh.
Yes.
None.
Tommy,
None.
there's a video
I tried
of girls.
I tried bringing my cat with me, but it didn't work. So it's not.
Hey-oh.
Smart ass.
Too soon.
The video they keep queuing up, and they keep queuing it up in the same spot, is where this one girl is doing this orgasmic inhale and then saying your name. She goes, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
Cool.
It is from 2011.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to catch on. Are you guys watching the
Gay.
video?
Yeah.
Are we watching what video?
It's a video off of your timeline of two little
Tommy,
girls.
Facebook has changed dramatically. That is the whole point of this. Being the significantly older, the uses of Facebook are blowing my mind.
It's pretty much Ashley Madison on Facebook.
Okay.
Predator
Are you sure you're on
type
Facebook and not something else?
There are hordes of chicks sending you videos, Tommy.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Oh, yeah. Standard
procedure.
This
It's
is
good.
nothing new.
Yeah, I know it's not new. These
there you
videos are really old, so I'm like, this guy's Studmeister, whatever, right here. And I did not realize that this was a usage of Facebook.
Did you just call him Studmeister?
Maybe.
He's been pulling trim since he was 16. Fucking kid.
I'm gonna be
No.
honest. I don't think I have any videos like that.
I wish you could hear them because they are screaming your name and panting.
Yeah.
Just send him the link.
Yeah, just
What are you doing?
Gay.
I need to look.
It's off of his
Tommy
Facebook.
McClellan.
So send it to
Tommy,
We
I had
obviously,
so much
maybe it's
fun
buried
with
in all
you.
his busyness.
It is from 2011.
And with these random female
Just be
voice.
like, be like, tag him or whatever, and it re-up it. Like it'll be at the back
Oh,
at the
yeah,
top
yeah.
of Facebook.
Tag
Like,
him.
Tommy McClellan. Get
Tag
on
him.
Steamy too, whatever.
He's got groupies and he's 21.
Just tag him.
Fucking guy.
Just tag him.
We all,
Wait, this is in 2011. Oh, they're fair game.
for me at least. I don't know about the rest of you people here, but well,
I did
it was
tag
a little bit
Tommy, you
creepy.
should get a link real soon, but you're probably on the phone that you'd get that link on.
Yeah, it says video unavailable.
Oh, wow. You can't even watch your own videos.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
No, it's just an
Yeah,
old
I don't
video.
know.
And it's like comedy porn for him
Yeah.
too, you know.
The
What-
research team was amazed going through seeing who
Oh my
Tommy
God, there's
McClellan
two
is.
more of them.
I think
Yeah.
I like that they come in
I
pairs.
did say
Like nobody's
hordes.
like, I like Tommy.
Yeah.
I said hordes.
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 Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Oh my
kid.
God.
Yeah.
What you meant was hordes. I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
I see. I know a video you're talking about.
Yeah, there's like 9 of them I have though.
we might,
What?
we might be blowing. his
Really?
cover.
Really, I have multiple sets of videos of people pining, girls pining over Tommy McClellan.
And it's
Now-
9 videos, so it's 18 girls because it's all pairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all pairs.
They're
You
all.
could
I don't
still
know.
do
I-
that.
I
in your
mean,
head.
you really
Good for
did your
you.
research here, but I think that it's just I like their status, and they gave me a video back in the days when I was a youngin'.
Yeah,
I was bored.
dude. There's a video where they literally want to have sex with you, and it is said multiple times.
Put that
I don't know.
And it wasn't my video too.
By the way, how many young girl statuses do you think Uncle Ashley would have to like before before he got one fucking video like this?
Wait, I'm sorry. What? I couldn't hear you.
These bitches I want.
Give him the phone.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I almost want to try calling you back because it did work on my phone for a short bit there. I decided to pick up our one and only Jefferson's iPhone to see if that worked, and I got a connection, but the audio's sex balls, so it might as well just not work at all.
Now I know what I'm jerking off to.
Yeah.
You've got two girls here screaming at you like they're seeing the Beatles in 1964.
And it isn't black and white.
Yeah,
she looks like.
Yeah, no, I know. I went to high school with them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The research team was blown away. Now here comes the point. Now I think by now we've blown your mind a little bit, correct?
Sure.
Okay.
You've definitely showed you know how to properly use Facebook.
Yeah.
Timeline.
Yes.
Sort of.
Now here. See, that's all that matters right there.
He's very courteous.
He's very nice.
He's a well-behaved young stud.
Here comes the moral of my dilemma. In years to come, when I'm divorced, Tommy, would you be my wingman?
Probably not.
Damn. I figured I'd ask that now and get it out of the way, so I didn't have to ask.
Tommy,
Yeah, no worries. I mean, we'll see when the time comes. Probably not, though. For being honest, like I don't think we'll be in the same area.
He's gonna be too busy running Playboy or fucking,
working.
Tommy
Something like
McClellan
that. You're
magazine.
gonna be too busy like digging through people's trash. Like it's.
Oh shit!
It will be your trash.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
It'll be my trash.
That's what I used the flyer for. And then he gave me.
Everyone in your building will know me as your roommate.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
He's
Also, can you guys hear me like through the video?
No, we can hear you perfectly through the phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, through the video you should be.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So,
No worries.
yeah, so at least it's being recorded funny. You just can't hear what funny is.
He didn't even know he was talking to us. He's been waiting on hold to get his prescription refilled. Fucking guy.
I'm so disappointed that you can't hear any of these videos. Because if I have a video of a girl telling you to not have sex because you are going to get pregnant, Tommy.
Well, that's physically impossible because males can't get pregnant.
Oh,
so
she's just
I don't know who said that.
Fuck, I love it.
Tommy, that is so heteronormative.
If I met a chick that was worried about me getting pregnant, I'd be like, I'm gonna marry this one.
Yeah.
Worried
too
about
dumb to let go.
pregnancy is
That
a good,
video-
I mean,
it's a good trait.
all that sounds like is like the worst excuse ever for a cock lie. So
Nice.
it's like, don't do that, you'll get pregnant. It's like, no, you're just stupid.
That video got even worse though, Tommy, because it started out with two girls doing the shopping cart and then the robot dance.
Oh God.
And then it got into don't do sex and beer. Beer doesn't help your life. Don't have sex with your girlfriend. You're going to get pregnant. And if you're willing to have sex with her, she may be interested. What's the next line?
I mean, I don't know who said that. I don't know. I'm not going to comment because some of these people might still be in high school. I don't know. I don't want to go to jail.
Felonies.
I have the name. Just throwing that out there.
Well,
Uncle Ashley
don't
would.
say it.
Yeah, no. That's we can discuss that off the air. I totally wasn't not going to say.
Okay.
It just happens to be in the notes. Was smart enough to. Yeah, I've got
All
1,
right.
2, 3.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. All those things sound fairly valid. So
Yeah, that's instead of blowing your mind, Tommy, you blew the research team's mind.
Yeah.
That's what it is to be young and have Facebook.
Mm.
I had dial-up internet at best,
Yeah.
and it didn't.
I mean, it was cool growing up in the country because you couldn't go out at night or you'd get attacked by deer. So I don't know. It's fine. It's good to talk to people.
Yeah.
Not very funny, but it's
Yeah.
Civilization
true.
is nice.
Seducing preteens online much better than getting Lyme disease. I agree with that.
That's what I call Tuesday.
Yeah, right.
I heard the word Disney thrown about. I don't know if I misheard you, but that's what I heard. Yeah, Disney World is pretty cool, man. I like it.
Tommy can show you the world.
Nice.
God, technology sucks.
Uh,
I almost want to try to call you back on the other phone and see if it works one last time.
You mind? Oh, sure. Give it a go.
Okay. In case it doesn't work, we will leave this on a ending note just in case. Tommy McClellan, tell us once again what shows you got coming up over the next couple of weeks, months. Make sure we get this on the air.
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks. So June 27th is the Beachmont Open Mic. I'm hosting it. The show starts at 10:30. There's a bunch of drink specials. And if you're interested in signing up for the show, just contact me through Facebook, like we just love talking about, or any other way, Yahoo, text me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. That's a 90s reference. I don't know if you'll get it. It's okay.
We all had
then,
pagers. We're old.
Do you have a landline?
It was okay. And then the next show is called Tommy McClellan's $2 show, and that's July 15th at Beachmont at Broadway Comedy Club. The doors open.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank
Al
you.
Martin joint.
Good work.
Doors open 7:30. Show starts at 8, and it's $2 and the 2-drink minimum.
taking the trip for you, buddy.
Our one and only Nick Anthony's going to be down there for the $2 show.
I'm going. Fuck
Oh,
I'm
well,
going.
thank you. I
Hell yeah,
appreciate
I'm
that.
going.
He's going to make it happen. Tommy, thank you so much. I am going to try to call you almost instantly once we hang up, just to see if we can get the audio so you can hear what some of these girls are saying about the one and only Tommy McClellan. Thank you for calling in, man. We'll talk to you in maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Maybe,
no worries.
a couple
Sounds good.
months.
Keep killing it,
Okay,
kid.
sounds good.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Good. Bye.
All right. So I love technology is the moral of the
Let's just
show.
not call him back.
See, but I almost wanted to hear
We got Ashley here.
You know what? Here's my theory: is that he totally could hear everything that was going on, but he was distracted by a video he's currently watching. Of a,
like complaining in
Yeah.
a Chinese restaurant.
right? There's
no, I understand. You
Right.
fucking know.
there's another set of hot teenage girls who are currently trying to seduce him online, and that's what he's paying attention to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not pimpy enough for them to know about each other and still pull it off.
You have no idea. I think he might be. I
You know?
think he might be. That's a lot. That's like 9 videos.
There was lots of videos. You saw all the girls.
That'd be great if you could do like a Thunderdome, put them all in a cage.
I am disappointed that
Two girls enter.
Hello.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, long time no
One
talk.
She's so banged up, you dumpster.
All right. We're going to go through a test real quick to see if this works.
Okay.
Can you hear the applause?
Did you play it yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it. It sounds like basically static, but yeah.
Okay. Can you hear my boner?
Yeah, I vaguely heard that.
Okay, vaguely.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
All right. So you heard the applause. You heard my boner. Let's try playing one of these videos here.
You know what I like about the fact that this doesn't work is I love hearing these girls just go over and over again.
Gay.
What's up?
Who's this again? Tommy McClellan. Oh, Tommy, I had so much fun with you on the trip. Well, you hang out with Allie, but still, you two were fun.
I can't hear it, man. It's too low.
And you look a lot like Vanny from Jersey Shore. Yeah, you should look that up.
It is.
Yep, nothing I can do about it. Tommy.
No worries.
We
My
tried.
Facebook. I'll go watch them.
We
I'm
tried.
gonna go watch them now. I'm
Yeah.
It's
curious.
just like the North Korean space program. It just crashing.
Go back to 2011 and you'll have a blast from the past and your mind will be blown again. Tommy.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Tommy.
See you guys soon.
Bye,
Break
bye.
legs, man.
Bye.
It's like exciting for a few seconds and then
I told you we can't recycle here. Come on.
I am near
Can
tears
we
right
just
now.
keep watching this video over and over again? Because
Yeah,
I'm
why
fucking
not?
just queue up all 9. Let's
Wanna hear 'em all at the same
can
time?
I just see the faces on each one?
Yeah,
So I've seen
this is
there.
good.
yeah,
There's the
voice
blondie,
can ruin it.
the blondie, and the Asian girl.
You're
I think
in
the
our
census
class,
was
and
covered.
we always have awkward conversations.
That Asian girl works at the spa.
But you're really nice, and yeah. But we don't really talk anymore because you're always by Kaylee. But you know. that's
Okay,
cool.
stop it for a second.
Okay.
Stop
Game.
it for a second.
That's pimp game.
Let me pick up on something that's now happened
Kelly.
in both videos. In both videos, it's 2 girls talking about how much they like him, but then complaining that he's always with another girl.
Kelly. Yeah, it's a
But
real thing.
Is it? Yeah, but was it a different girl's name in the first one, or is it
No,
Kaylee
it
every
was the same
time?
one.
It's Kaylee.
Pretty sure it's a different.
Tommy, if you're listening, post the video of Kaylee because the competition looks pretty good.
We weren't supposed to say names, so I don't know why I said it. I hope he's not listening anymore.
Living
Sorry, Tommy.
vicariously
It's on
through.
the interwebs.
It's fine. No last.
All right,
names.
let's see if they complain about Kaylee.
No, this one made me want to like
These two look
rip my
loud.
ears off
Can you
because
turn me down a little bit.
Is it?
Oh,
Because they have baby.
yeah, ears just want to rip them off, don't you?
Mine or theirs?
Oh. Yeah,
That's the-
Tommy.
That's the sound that they make on those videos when they put people on the giant slingshot. Slingshot orgasms. Have you ever seen those videos? That's exactly. This kid must be fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Then there's those girls. Then there's Gino Bisconti.
why is it that whenever I come in this room, I always feel a little bit more like a predator? Why can?
Yeah.
It's you, Jefferson.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Yeah, which one do you want to see more?
Exhibit A.
Anything that's going
There's
on.
only 3. Do we have the other
This one's
ones?
pretty funny. I don't know.
Just don't let Teresa call back.
Said there was 9.
All right. Well,
What's happening? I don't know.
I think basically, we're all just.
So
And we're all just wildly jealous of Tommy right now. Is
Yeah,
that, is that basically
that's kinda where I
the
was
thing in
going.
the room?
Tommy McClellan, he's got a lot of things going for him. He's rocking it out down in the city.
It's a
I
fucking
hope he's
jerk.
getting as much tail down there as he was in
He's
high school.
he's getting so much tail that he's forgotten all the tail he got three years ago. Like I guess I nailed 2 chicks at a time 17 or 18 times in 2011, but
I don't know. I'm just doing comedy till I become a fighter pilot. Yeah.
He's going back to the Coast Guard.
I'm busy filming some infomercials with Chuck Norris right now. And,
How old is Tommy? I like that he didn't know what trim was.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
as I alluded, I don't know his exact age, but there is a far difference in age between us.
Yeah,
That
I
is
can tell.
All I really know.
He's like 21. He's a baby. He's a kid, man,
Yeah.
and he's doing it better than us, fucker.
Rocking it out. But the in-studio guest, Ashley Strand.
Yeah.
Twitter him. Do you want to get twatted or tweeted?
both
Twat or tweet
together
him
at the same time.
At Ashley Strand 1. Now, being Ashley Strand
If you
1,
were at least 16 and a half in a video that you sent to Tommy McClellan, hit me up on Twitter.
Ashley Strand 1.
2 fists, no waiting.
That's right. I'm a puppeteer. That's what they call me.
All I can say is,
They call me the puppeteer.
Let's
Oh
see,
my
a
God.
Twitter
Uncle
name.
Puppet.
Like Ashley,
Puppet.
never gonna get this out.
Get it out. Get it out.
Oh, Ashley Strand 1.
Ashley Strand 1. Yeah.
I'm assuming Ashley Strand was unavailable.
Yeah, there's like 4,000 blonde girls in Minnesota. They all have more Twitter followers than I do.
That's my next question.
Yeah. They're all
Do they have more followers?
yeah.
Because that's something you know.
You know what?
If you had to sacrifice,
Tommy-
go Ashley Strand 1. Oh, I'm going to know every single one of these others. Ashley.
Yeah.
Wait for one of them to give up a good one, or the original without the one.
No, I can't.
Is she at the top of your hit list?
Well,
And is she a porn star? That's close to a porn star's name.
There was an Ashley Strand model. She was like a swimsuit model. She was like in fucking Sports Illustrated, and then she gained like 150 pounds.
her.
And I was like,
Good for her.
and I was just building a website, and I was like, this is fucking pathetic, dude. I'm gonna have to like, none of the traffic. People are gonna be looking. They're like gonna want to beat off to like this hot blonde swimsuit model, and they're gonna see my site, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck this bald asshole, he's ruining America." But then she got fat, and I was like, "Great,
Yeah, your web hit
I
skyrocketed.
got a chance." And then I got on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh look, it's all the little Norwegian girls who have my name, and they all follow Tommy McClellan."
Follow.
I do have the fantasy though of banging an Ashley Strand. that just you know,
Yeah.
it's there's something very self-indulgent and you know like not just the first.
And last. Oh, Ashley,
Yeah. That Ashley is like yeah. I mean, it's pretty much how it goes when I'm having sex now. Anyway, it's pretty much just
So that's at the top
me
of
calling my
sexual
own name.
narcissism right there.
Sexual narcissism. That's the
Yeah.
word I was looking for. Exactly
Nice.
right. Exactly right.
I gotta go find me a 3D.
I don't want to find a Nick Anthony.
Here's what
No.
actually I think it would be better instead of following me on Twitter. I encourage people to follow all the other Ashley Strands on Twitter and just but message them as though you're messaging me. Just like I love that epic 8-minute squirting joke that you told at the end of your show the other day, Ashley. Where can I get one of your t-shirts?
I got drunk enough to lose mine. Oh man.
Yes, Ashley Strand 1 on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you will be party to the epic all bathroom pics tour.
You missed out.
Yeah.
You missed
Which
out.
is what I'm.
Let's do another one.
Is that an applause?
No.
Or is that a whacking off?
Do you really want to know what that is?
Squirt.
That is the one and only sound that can be heard when Squirt Girl enters the alleyway.
Oh, yeah, that
To
is.
save your life, one squirt at a
That's
time.
Squirt Girl.
Boots.
The combination of a queef and a squirt.
Something right there, actually.
It does sound like one of those campground catch-up bottles, like when it's almost empty.
See, it's also a magic trick. I don't even have to push the button to make the sound. Check this out. Ready? Isn't that an awesome trick?
See that squirt sounds a little chunky at the end.
Yeah. Jefferson did eat a little bit of cottage cheese before we started the show, so it may be a little chunky for him.
Again? Again?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The things you don't know your friends can do and the sounds they can make.
That's good. That's good. Now, what I want to know is, did you learn to make that sound from listening to the board?
No.
Oh,
that is
shit.
him. That is him.
That's him?
I recorded it on my phone and sent it to him.
So again, my question is, where did you learn what the sound sounds like?
It was homeschooled.
Schenectady County.
Just kind of figured out I could make it.
That was your sling blade moment.
This is fucking
You were in
rider.
the bathroom and you were like, I heard this, nothing was working out for me. And I was making this little sound. I thought, wait a minute, that's it. The squirting sound is where it all starts.
Yeah, it does. It begins and ends with Jefferson's squirt.
The old squirt sound. The old squirt sound.
I'm talking to myself.
See, there was someone that I saw in a webisode today that I believe could probably make that sound very good, but I never caught the character's name. It was in this webisode called Terminal B.
Terminal B.
Terminal B.
Terminal B. You went. The research team is
research team.
fucking intense on this show. Holy shit. That was slick. That was slick.
Had me, man.
Yeah, you know, just
Terminal B,
Terminal
the fucking the pilot for the fucking show that never happened.
Yep, there was at least 10 webisodes.
In which really?
Yeah, there was 10 of them.
They'd never told me about it.
They were 1 minute and a half, where 30 seconds at the end was all commercial.
Oh, is that
so
it?
There were 1 minute webisodes, but there was 10
so
of them.
because we only shot one day, but they must have just broken everything up into mini webisodes.
Yep.
But it was like that was the weirdest thing because
What was the character's name? 'Cause I never got it.
there was no character name. It was
That's why I didn't get it.
It was I was just known as
Research
creepy maintenance guy.
That was creepy maintenance.
really
guy.
the role I was born to play.
Could make that, back to the point, could make that squirt sound brilliantly, I believe. The actor that plays him, I don't know.
No, that's not
But
exactly
The
it.
character could.
I
In
think
my mind.
I think the sound I just made is
That's how
the
you
is
get
the
a
sound.
horse to move.
That's the sound you make when you're trying to induce a chicken to let you bugger it.
Sweet.
Chicken buggering.
You saw Terminal B.
The research team watched them all.
Oh wow! Well, the guys who made that are really cool guys, and I think they're good at what they do. But the thing with that thing is that like they were so into like making the cuts hyper fast, and it was just like it was just too many frames per second. Like all the stuff that happened. Like all the nuance was just lost because they were just like trying to like smash cut to the next thing, and it's like, but I didn't digest what just happened because like I was on the set and I was like, we're having some funny bits and some funny interactions, and I was like, of course I'm fucking total ham, so I was milking moments like nobody's business. They'd be like, could you turn to the camera, and I'd be like, just like super slow-mo chin turn, doing as much fucking crazy eyebrow work as I could do. Just no real acting, all just hammy bit shit, and they were like, oh, this is great, fantastic, and then I watched it and I was like, they have like half a second of my face. What did I just do all that for?
You had a couple key
at a couple moments.
I think the key episode was the one where they messed the sign up, where it said, "We will get you off the ground."
This is hilarious.
I see. Mind blown.
My mind is fucking blown.
We will get you off the ground.
I get you out. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. We will get you off the ground.
Yep. Fix the sign. You had to dance with the character because he begged you to fix the sign.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So
you did the whole it puts the lotion on the skin moment dance with the guy.
I did.
It was awesome.
I did. I forgot about that. I got to watch that. So all I ever saw was the preview for it, where all that stuff
was like a pilot, and then they broke it out into 10 episodes.
Yeah. So I shot that like 2 years ago. So I got to give me the link for the show I did.
I'll have the research team get that right out to you. I think it was the first episode that piqued my interest. And they had brought in a consultant, and everyone thinks consultant means you're getting fucking fired.
Right.
And these two guys fucking freak out. One guy's freaking out more than the other, and he goes up to the ledge of one of the buildings to jump off, and his friend is down there going, I'll catch you, come on, I got you. And this guy is so depressed, and the consultant and some other, a manager or whatever walks up, and he's like, no, you're going to fire us. I can't do it. And she's like, we're not going to fire you. You're a consultant. We're getting looked at and judged. You're going to fire. And she's like, no. And there was one solid joke in there.
If that doesn't recommend a show, I don't know.
They were all stereotypically black, and I can't remember the punchline.
Before I forget it, and I just forgot it.
The phrase that follows, there was one solid joke in there, is season 2.
The guy's like, if I get down off this ledge, will you at least put in a good recommendation for me? And she looks him dead in the eye and goes, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And then she goes, because I have something better. And she
turned it around
out her tits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, the weird thing that caught me, I'm expecting to see cleavage or something. They showed cartoon, very poorly drawn cleavage to simulate, and then cut back to the camera of like a side profile with the guy standing.
That's hilarious.
You can see her kind of pulling her shirt open, but never showed anything.
Yeah.
That's what got my interest in watching 9 episodes after.
She was not the kind of, she was a very cool girl, that actress. We had, because I auditioned with her, and I totally creeped her out. And she was like, he's the one who works.
Fuck.
He's perfect.
Yeah. They were like, he actually disturbs me. And they're like, all right, you're hired. That was a fun audition because I was trying to decide before the audition like what I should do, because I had kind of like I was like, guys, here I am. You're looking for a creepy maintenance guy. What else do you need to know? And but they wanted to bring me in, and what they did was they read me against a guy who was like this 54-year-old Italian guy with like the steel gray hair that's like bouffant, and like he looks like your
bulbous bouffant.
Yeah, like he looks like your classic, hey, old, like I'm an Italian maintenance guy, and he's very sort of stereotypical who you would expect to be the maintenance guy.
Yeah.
And so they were like, they didn't know which direction they were going to go. And I was like, well, I'm not going to try and be that because I can't fucking compete with that dude. So I'm going to have to go further in my direction. And the thing I came up with was I brought an Oreo into the audition. And so, like, when they call action, the girl starts talking to me, and I pull out the Oreo and I split it in two, and I just go, and I like fucking I pull the cream off with
close to the squirt, by
yeah.
the way.
I pull the cream off with my teeth, and that's when the chemistry happened.
Cream and the teeth.
So
always makes chemistry.
So I think a lot of actors will tell you, you know, props don't work in an audition, but I disagree. I disagree. I happen to be in a 10-episode web series because of that kind of choice.
I recommend it though. It'll take you 20 minutes to get through, and it's one of those things that
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it right after I watch all of Tommy McClellan's Facebook video.
The research team sent you all.
I'm going to be so sore after that.
We're posting them live
Jerk off
on Twitter at Ashley Strand.
Terminal B, check it out, man. There's a lot of funny actors in there too. Benita Illyria is in that. She was on Lucky Louie, not Lucky Louie. She was on Louie. Yeah. Remember the episode where he follows that black register girl home and like
I have a child. I haven't watched anything but Thomas the Train in 2 years.
So there's this episode where he like hits on this black girl who's working at the register at a grocery store, and he follows her all the way home, and he's like, you know, why can't we work out just because I'm white and you're black, da da da, and all this stuff. And finally they get to her apartment building, and she's like, sometimes you don't get what you want. Good night. And she heads inside, and then like he turns around to leave, and this other girl comes up, and he's like, hi, and she's like, hi. She's like this, you know, she's a big girl, you know, looking a little bit lonely, and then it's just smash cut to him just fucking the crap out of her, and that's Benita Illyria. She's very funny girl. She's in that too.
Speaking of porn,
yeah, it's not National Geographic porn, is it?
Digital rewind. Remember tape?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
No.
much, but you just take your finger and you go whoop, and you wait like a split second, and then
It's
you rewound,
fantastic.
The
and you
magic
get back to the good part. You're like, I can come to that.
Yeah.
Boop. You just slide your finger over. I love the digital fast rewind. Technology. Everybody shits on it. It's got
technology works for you for masturbation, but doesn't work for me in the show. I love how Karma's against it. Thanks for that.
Yeah, well,
you were talking
it.
about having dial-up. I remember there was a time. You remember when you're trying to load a fucking porn video with dial-up, and it would give you that like little bar at the bottom of the video that would show you what percentage it was at.
done before it finished.
Well, but like what would happen? Like it would get to like with some videos, it would get to like 78%, and then it would drop back down to 33%. You'd be like, "What the fuck just happened?" I was, you know, and like after a while, like it would just like your brain would get trained to get more aroused just by the rising of the bar. Like nothing, no fucking was actually happening. You were just getting off on watching that percentage. You were like 98. Right. Yeah. You could almost get to the point where you would see people fucking.
That's like watching Channel 84 when you were a child, and it was just like blotches of boobs occasionally there.
That's right.
He's like, oh, I'm watching ESPN.
But it became this cool game of like can I time it for when like I nut right when the actual boob materializes, you know?
See, I learned very early to I gave up on the video.
I would just jerk off angry.
Yeah, no, that's when I gave up. Like I wanted to see
everything
at
works
least,
better with anger, I think.
I wanted to see at least one boob, and I couldn't rely on the video for the one boob. So I just downloaded the images that went like line by line. So like I at least got the one boob if it was a side profile, and I'm like, yes, now it's time. If I
it was
hold
like
off till it got to vagina.
It was like the birth of animation. You were making like little flip books for yourself. Still
just one image line by line.
By the way, Joe Green masturbating, I can't picture any other way than angry.
It was like
it
was like the Steamboat Willie of porn with you.
If you flip slower, it lasts longer. I love social studies. They had the big fat books you could do that in.
Yep. I love me some
That's
AOL.
right.
Edgar Allan Poe in the margin. Dude, you can go all day.
That's right.
Some Edgar Allan Poe, some Shakespeare. Favorite soliloquy, go.
What?
Favorite soliloquy from Shakespeare. Fuck, that's a tough one,
All right,
man.
soliloquy, go.
I don't know any that aren't from Shakespeare.
Okay.
I got you.
Big words, lexicon.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, honor is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you and other men think of this life, but for my single self, I'd as lief not be as live to be in awe of such a thing as I myself. I was born free as Caesar. So were you. We both have fed as well, and we can both endure a winter's cold as well as he. For once upon a raw and gusty day, the troubled Tiber chafing with her shores, Caesar said to me, "Darest thou, Cassius, now leap into this angry flood and swim to yonder point?" Upon the word, accoutred as I was, I plunged in and bade him follow. So indeed he did. The torrent roared, and we did buffet it with lusty sinews, throwing it aside and stemming it with hearts of controversy. But ere we could arrive the point proposed, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I sink!" I, as Aeneas, our great ancestor, did upon his shoulders from the flames of Tiber the old Anchises bear, so from the waves of Tiber did I the tyrant Caesar. And this man is now become a god? And Cassius is a wretched creature that must bend his body if Caesar carelessly but nod on him. He had a fever when he was in Spain, and when the fit was on him, I did mark how he did shake. 'Tis true, this god did shake. His coward lips did from their color fly, and that same eye whose bendeth all the world did lose its luster. I did hear him groan, aye, and that tongue of his that bade the Romans mark him and write his speeches in their books. Alas, it cried, give me some drink, Titinius, as a sick girl. Ye gods, it doth amaze me a man of such feeble temper should so get the start of the majestic world and bear the palm alone.
I am so fucking horny right now.
Insane.
Why you're not done?
I'm gonna need.
Well, then there's a fanfare, and there's the second part.
I'm gonna need.
But
Google
Brutus
talk
says
text.
something.
I'm like,
That was soliloquacious.
yeah,
That's what that was.
I'm gonna need Google to help me describe what you just said. I had no idea.
By the way,
Soliloquacious.
the silence that was in the studio during all of that is very similar to long stretches of my set last night at Justin's.
I was just surprised.
Don't challenge me to Shakespeare, motherfucker. I'll lay it on you.
That research team said do something Shakespeare. I went, fine, we'll throw it in there.
You've opened the door.
Yeah. See, I was like, but soliloquy, go. After hearing that, there's another one you can rattle off. I'm like this. I remember.
Rattle off. It is Shakespeare,
okay,
sir.
here's why
Class
You
of
don't
the
rattle
No,
Shakespeare.
yeah, well, yes, yes,
Smarmy
you do.
cunt.
Yes, you do. And here's why I bring this up to give you a little bit of my Shakespeare past.
Lay it on me.
Okay. In English class, can't remember the guy's name. We had to memorize soliloquies
Sure.
and go one by one and recite them in front of our entire class. I have problems remembering my own material at this age in my life. So I'm not very good at remembering somebody else's material. So, hey, do you remember when, George Carlin did that joke? Maybe George Carlin, but you throw something obscure. No, I don't have that type of mental capacity.
But you know what the trick is? The trick is with classical scripts is that it's poetry, and there's like you learn the structure of it.
Yeah.
And so there's mnemonic devices built into the. It's a lot easier than memorizing prose.
Panter, it's not panter. Cadence. What's the word I'm looking for? The panter.
Meter?
No, there's meter. Canter by canter, panter. I don't know.
You mean pentameter?
There you go,
The iambic pentameter.
Iambic pentameter.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
I was on that. Something.
Yeah, but he said.
Yeah, he said.
Joe, what the hell are they talking
Back
about?
to the point.
Panter is the light conversation that a pedophile makes.
Yeah,
it's half pander and half banter. It's panter.
It's my set.
That's a hilarious vocabulary joke.
Well,
For those of you who give a
here-
shit.
So here's how
Panter. I just came up with that.
Iambic panter.
Pander, banter.
Anyway, so here's how I got around English class because there was no way I was going to be able to remember it. that day technology did not fail me.
No.
Now, this is, I graduated in 97, do the math. This was probably 10th grade English.
Okay.
I found a tape recorder in my house that fit in my book bag.
Smart.
And I recorded myself the period before in study hall, reciting it word for word. I knew I was going to get called. I was one of like 3 people left.
Did you use an earpiece or did you fucking Milli Vanilli it?
I Milli fucking Vanilli that shit. Milli fucking stood up, went full military press, hands behind my arms. But before I put my hands behind my arms, I pressed play in my motherfucking backpack.
Yes.
And it worked.
And it worked. It got like 90% through it before the teacher picked up on it. But all of my friends around me are doing that side look, going, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was up until 3 a.m. actually memorizing it.
That is
and
hilarious.
He fucking broke that out.
What kind of comment on that is that on how tuned out and fucking depressed the average English teacher is? Like, that guy was clearly in the midst of like an ongoing suicidal fantasy. Because there's no other way, you know, like, that bitch is taking all my money. Is this a recording? What the fuck is going on?
I got an A, and then as soon as he went, "You have an A, you may sit down," and then I hit stop because I could still hear it going.
Right. Then it's like
start to loop.
He kind of did the finger point and looked at everyone and goes, "When the next one comes, ain't nobody even think about doing that." And I was the only one.
He gave you credit for fucking
ingenuity. Yep. The next one, I did have to memorize it, so I didn't get away with not memorizing it. But the first one, I definitely got the seal of approval in technology that day. Technology worked for me that day.
Not today.
Not fucking today.
Teresa's earbuds are fucked.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
Metaphor for something.
Sure.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Nick's wearing it.
Yep. Yeah, her earbuds are getting a little.
Wow, you guys, so you did. I'm flattered that you got the Shakespeare but Terminal B is the real deep cut. That is the deep cut.
I don't know if we have anything deeper here. What else we got?
What else you got? This is also a great reflection of the publicity machine that Uncle Ashley is. Like, I'm not even aware.
Is Uncle Ashley a character? Where did that? Because there was something else there that was taken off and placed with the show stuff. But
I mean,
I remember what it was.
I mean, so Uncle Ashley is like, I mean, obviously I'm an uncle and my name is Ashley, and like I make fun of the fact, like, you know, it sounds like the title to a fucking horror film, you know. It's just like Uncle Ashley.
In a world where pedophile is legal, there is Uncle Ashley.
Exactly right.
Imagine waking up on a floor and this is what you see in a basement, mind you.
Making good decisions is all about timing, and you don't want you don't you don't want to consider whether you should have popped that pill or not after,
I don't know what you're talking
after
about.
you've asked the question, do I want to be spending a night in a basement with Nick Anthony?
Narcotics for that are always provided.
How well do I know this guy is something you need to ask yourself before any narcotics.
This is a lesson for women more than you.
I know. I was like, dude, I should know this.
I'm gonna put on the new Cosby album.
Yeah, but
Would you like a drink?
But yeah, but
no,
I
was passed out drunk by that point.
No,
but
Nick's
there's
the
the Uncle Ashley.
Yeah.
The Uncle Ashley material is like, you know, it's sort of there's some sort of character-y stuff I do, and I don't know if it's something I'm going to stick with the long term. I think it's a funny name, and it's like a good thing for like T-shirts and shit like that. But the thing is, when I'm doing like the Uncle Ashley character, it's hard to then transition into more sort of having a conversation with the audience. You know, it's like it's two different styles, and I can go into like, you know, what I'll call like a middle class club, you know, and do that character, and they'll fucking eat it up with a spoon.
So how do you break that up in between a character and the conversation comedy, and break out doing 8 characters in your own show?
8 8 characters. No.
Characters?
I did 9 characters
Oh.
in Spring Awakening.
Okay.
But that's just, that's a musical, and they basically, this is another fucking creepy typecasting. Spring Awakening is like about this super repressive like German school system in the 1900s, and like all the kids want to fuck, but then they end up killing themselves instead. And it's like really fucking
Sounds uplifting.
Yeah, it's great stuff for a musical.
Coming of age tale.
Yeah.
But they
not coming of age tale.
There's coming, there's tail, there's age. There's a lot of combinations that can work in there.
German, yes.
Suicide's too easy.
But basically, all the adult characters are horrible people, and there's 9 adult males in the show, so I played all of them.
Wow,
awesome.
Yeah, but that's how they cast that show.
What? We got to ask what's
going on?
Oh, yeah, he was showing me a text because I turned off the YouTube feed because technology is working fantastic for me this evening.
When you're on stage and someone in the audience is texting, it's almost as bad as responding to a question about your own career and having the podcast crew break off to discuss a text amongst you guys. Just talk about your own texts while I answer this question that you weren't really
Jefferson's technology's broke. Stop paying attention to the guests. Okay.
He's actually playing.
Can we get Tommy McClellan back on the line?
Joe's playing pinball. I mean, this
yeah. I don't know. It's like the thing about doing the character is like it's repeatable.
Yeah.
You go in and it's like it's one tone, and if the people are into it, they fucking love it. But then you can't change and talk about other shit that you want to talk about. You can't and so like for me, I think I'm trying to transition to a thing.
The character will kind of lock up the mood of the audience in a way.
Exactly.
Like they'll be used to that, set to that, and shifting gears. That's almost
and
impossible.
you can't shift the gears, and the benefit is that it's super safe. So it's almost becoming a thing where like if I go to a legit club, I just play the character. And then later in the set, it might become more conversational. And then when I'm doing an independent room, like Nick's room or one of y'all's rooms, when I'm doing an independent room, I more just try to have a conversation, because it just gives you more freedom and it makes more
like a comedy club or a movie. Like you go see the action movie or a comedy, you can switch in the middle.
You can't switch in the middle.
Right, you can't switch the theme.
Yeah.
You could close with it. That's about it,
And seeing as how it's my career, I should probably make a choice.
Just go with it.
But seeing as how career is still in huge quotation marks, I don't think I need to rush it.
But if you get a crowd that's not digging it, you can always tell them you won the Samuel L. Jackson Award.
The same
trophy, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's got the trophy.
Got clout.
You know what award I'm talking about?
I
here?
don't.
The motherfucker award, the MFA.
The MFA. Oh my God, dude.
That's not what that stands for.
You
The
need
motherfucker award.
Yeah, I'm so glad I spent tens of thousands of dollars on a fucking graduate degree so I could sleep in my car and get abused by you guys in a basement. It's all happening.
You could have slept in the RV last night, motherfucker.
That's true. That's the rape van, right?
Yeah.
That's
where I'm bringing Susan next week.
It's not rape if you don't remember.
right.
Fucking
But
hypocrites.
regardless of all the abuse,
What did we say earlier?
Yeah,
That
passive aggressive
pity fucking is the passive aggressive version of date rape. Basically, yeah. It's like if you're someone who solicits pity fucks, you basically are just more manipulative and less ambitious than a date rapist. That's what you are. You're like making
way to call me out like an asshole.
there is only one difference. One doesn't say no.
Well, now arguably they say that doesn't even matter.
It's not my experience.
That it's a context that like she didn't say no, but she felt pressured and said no. Said that she didn't say yes. All this stuff.
Did she say no?
That's
I'll have to think about that later.
That's the whole date rape thing. It's not dependent on the word no. It's dependent on a coercive environment.
I explained it like this. Like, did she say no? No, she said.
You got a ball gag. It's just a muzzle.
Do you kind of miss the days when, like, in movies, it was totally okay to have jokes like they'd go, "No, don't stop," and then he'd stop, and then she'd be like, "I said no, don't stop."
Whole different meaning.
God, you motherfuckers are old.
So, besides from being abused, thank you for joining us.
Oh.
This was a treat.
It's been great. Is it over?
Well,
an hour and a half.
It's been an hour and a half.
We went
Oh
over.
my God! And only 35 minutes of it was spent trying to load videos.
That's only, and get the phone working. But you know what? We did accomplish, and I think we have to go back and do one again.
Yeah.
The potentially the most best toilet bathroom shot.
Oh yeah,
in
guys.
your arsenal.
By the way, did we not? We got to say that. Send it out to everyone who listens to the podcast. The Pipedream podcast, which I love the name, by the way, is currently the pinnacle of the all bathroom pics tour.
We're gonna order chicken dinner right here, folks.
I figured the best way to encapsulate the glamour of my comedy career is to record all the bathrooms that I have frequented at the venues that I perform at, and this is by far the most disturbing.
This is going to make comics want to come to this show. I guarantee.
Comics have to come to this show. On top of the fact that it is the most boss man cave.
This is phenomenal.
This is, if you were permanently trapped in adolescence, this is fucking Valhalla. They have the old video arcade games in here. They got the bar. They got this.
The Tolo coaster.
Yeah, they got a fucking Rube Goldberg contraption in here. It's fucking
tied up sex slave back behind that bathroom.
Yeah, we had the straight jacket, which we used to do a straight jacket challenge, but it
straight
broke. That's back there.
jacket.
Yeah.
They got the straight jacket.
I actually just
the gay
watched those
jacket.
videos for the first time the other day.
Crazy stuff, isn't it?
I sort of, yeah.
It sucks that it's broke.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, guys. I wish I had info. I'm not all fucking prepared like Tommy. I'm doing a show with some guy named Ernesto in Binghamton later in the month.
All right,
That's
Ernesto. I think I did.
Is it Ernesto Julio? I think is his name.
Sounds perfect.
Binghamton on the 27th.
Let's see Binghamton. On the 27th.
On the 27th, I'll be there. I'm also doing a show with a guy named Ray on the 25th in Northampton, Massachusetts.
Thanks, Ray.
Ray.
We don't know where Ray is, what the drink specials are.
I think his
but
name
Ray.
is Shanahan.
Ryan
Shanahan.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Ray.
Ryan Shanahan, the impresario of Northampton comedy.
Impresario, another comedian. Oh, that's Rosario.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
and it's Ashley Strand 1 and ashleystrand.com and
Terminal B and Shakespeare.
Terminal B,
And the
Shakespeare.
motherfucker award, bitches.
The motherfucker award. That's right. That's right. Stay in school, kids, if you want to waste your fucking life.
Good
It didn't work for me.
Yeah.
I have a couple of degrees and I'm sitting here too.
One was $60,000 debt
Oh.
gets me with you.
I will say, if you're in Albany, do a show with Nicholas Anthony.
And if you came back to college not knowing the word lexicon,
Still do a show with Nicholas
University of Phoenix
Anthony.
Online.
St. Rose is a glamorous place, man.
Jefferson.
Yo. What's up, dude?
Oh, I didn't know I had to ask you the question because you already have this canned answer ready to go. I pull the string on the back of your head and it goes.
I have a show with Ernesto next week as well.
Yes. Yes. See, you put him on the spot and he works for it. It's good.
Can
like a
can
dog
you
in a
can you
treat.
give me directions?
We passed it on the way here.
I just want to plan which rest stop I'm going to sleep at. I want to
Exit 5. Go to exit 5.
Exit
Exit
five.
8 is a lot cozier.
Oh, is it 8?
Yeah,
I don't take his Nicholas's suggestions because he always puts me at a rest stop that's near a massage parlor, and then that I might as well get a hotel room.
These you just use the stall and you put your foot under the other stall. You're all set. You have a
That's
place to
right.
stay. You have a place to stay.
Always a place.
I do it senator style.
Yeah, there you go. Rogues before Oxfords for the shoes. Rogues before Oxfords. Remember that, folks. So Jefferson, what shows you got coming up besides Ernesto?
And then I got back here next
There
Wednesday.
you go. He's back here with
Back
us
here.
every
That's my
week.
favorite show.
That's what we keep trying to tell him, and he just, he agrees every time. Joe Green!
On Thursday, I'm going to be at the new Black Cat Ale House in Cohoes, New York. He's there.
I'm going.
It's a comedian Robert Yerry production.
Oh God.
That was
And
me.
I also run an open mic at the Horses Lounge on McClellan Street and the Backstage on Mondays, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I like Mondays.
Check
Anthony,
that shit out.
Spill it.
2 weeks from now, we're going to be back at Justin's. We're starting up a new open mic at Smoky Bones in Colony, New York. We're going to be doing every Thursday from a nice little set we picked up, 9:30 to midnight, late night crowd. And
You know
then
what they call that hour? It's
when
the
it's,
squirt hour.
no, usually in that hour, I'd rather be in this.
Squirt
I'm
hour.
coming into this city. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I'm at Comedy Works tomorrow. I forgot about that.
Nice. Nice.
This is the effect of spending one evening with Nicholas Anthony. I have lost 80% of my mind capacity.
Memory's gone short term.
I know one Shakespeare monologue and 2 of my jokes, and that's it. That's it. It's all gone. But I will be at Comedy Works tomorrow night.
There you have it, folks. There you have it.
I was hoping there was a real reason you came into this fucking town.
And I totally forgot about it too. I'm like, oh, I don't think I heard the story. I'm like, Sweetie's gonna come by the show. Awesome.
We all forgot.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I had no idea.
No, me either.
I had no fucking clue.
So if you want to remember something, make sure to tune in tomorrow. WCDB 90.9, Alternative to Sleeping with our good friend Ethan Ullman, 10 o'clock. And all the podcasts you can hear on Comedy Pipe. We're all still trying to pull ourselves together while I get through the rest of this fucking show. The HU Funny Podcast, the Loose News Podcast, the What You Got Podcast, the Indian Bohemians Show, all right here on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back here next week with a special guest.
Special
I got
guest.
the name.
No.
Yeah.
Ernesto.
Okay.
No, I got it's Angela Cobb. She's calling in from
Angela Cobb.
Angela Cobb.
I know Angela Cobb. She's a funny
We'll be
lady,
calling
man.
in
I'm doing Angela Cobb at a show at the Donna's in Saratoga Lake on the 26th.
on the at Saratoga Lake, so she's going to be in town. Is that?
Angela Cobb. That was her fucking name.
Yeah,
Well, she's probably coming up for the show.
Maybe
She's-
I should make answers when I'm not stoned.
Yeah,
Let's go with
yeah,
that.
let's
Aunt
look at
Teresa says she's calling from NYC.
Yeah, I knew that. And in studio on that evening, we will have very special guest, Brooke S, folks.
Wait a minute.
Brooke S will be calling in. No, Brooke S will be here.
Make up your mind.
He's got to take the bus, so I
Somewhere.
got confused.
They let him on the bus.
They let him.
He
on
stole
the
your
bus.
fucking purse.
Brooke S stole your purse, dude.
You didn't. I saw that motherfucker
Mhm.
today. To be continued.
That is
I
all.
know. I want to dig into that, man. Shit.
All we have for you tonight, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. My friends call me 3D right here on the Pipe Dream
Yeah.
podcast on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network.